What is up, guys? It's your boy Rondo back here for another video, and today we're gonna be reacting to another cut video. So this was suggested by one of my subscribers. So basically we're gonna be reacting to "Are You Racist?" by Cut. So I don't know how this is gonna go exactly, but maybe it'll be funny. Maybe some people will say some crazy, outrageous stuff. Here we go. Video by Cut.
No.
Bro was like, ooh.
No.
Oh hell no.
Well, hold on.
Then he thought about it even more. That's the 100
Are you
people.
racist?
Whoa.
Oh, am I what?
A racist?
Am I racist? I should hope not.
What kind of question is that? I wasn't expecting to get asked that. I'm like, no?
No.
No. Hell no.
That is a multi-layered question.
Multi-layered.
Well, let's get into it.
You know, you might not be wrong about it being multi-layered, because I feel like there's like being blatantly and like just straight up racist where you legit just don't like the person because of their culture or the color of the skin. And then there's being like, I guess, somewhat racist when it comes to like making stereotypical jokes that, you know, can be funny, you know, obviously. It just can't be, you know, I would say repetitive, because the whole, like, let's say a repetitive joke like white people can't season their food, or like a black dude not having maybe a dad growing up, you know, those are like stereotypical jokes. Like, it can only be funny for so long, you know what I mean? Especially if you hear it all the time, it's just not funny. But I feel like there's like, I think there might be levels to like how somebody can be racist. I feel like if somebody has made racist jokes, I don't think it necessarily makes them racist if they're just jokes, you know what I mean? But maybe I'm wrong, everybody has a different perspective. But I think there's a difference between somebody jokingly joking about somebody's like culture, but not in like a actual like mean way where they hate them.
I say the N-word when I'm by myself and listening to rap songs.
Yeah, that's kind of I wouldn't doubt that. I really don't doubt that about most people who, you know, let's just say they listen to music, right, and their favorite artist just says that repeatedly. What are the chances that you're gonna say it? Very, very high chances. I listen to a lot of hip-hop music, so you know what I mean. Had a lot of black friends growing up, so you know it doesn't justify me to say, you know, nigga, but you know, when you assimilate something into your vocabulary, you know, you kind of just don't care, you know, what it exactly means. Like, to me and to my friends and to many people I know, it just means like bro, you know what I mean? It's not a term, it's more of a term of endearment, you know, like black people use it, you know, rather than a term of that's derogatory. But once again, everybody has a different perspective. I respect people. I'm not gonna go in the street and randomly say it to people, but I might, you know, say it to my friends as a term of endearment, or maybe as a part of a joke, or, you know, whatever it may be.
Like walking towards me and I cross the street, but I'm always in my head like, please know that this is because you're a man, not because you're black.
Are you racist?
I guess.
I'm not racist, but I'm a server, so you know, like,
But you're what?
I know races. Like,
Okay.
how do I word it without sounding racist?
I have definitely like stereotyped people before.
I'm just like the
Yes.
stereotype.
The stereotypes.
Like
Yeah.
what?
White people smell. they
White
can't
people smell-
cook, they
smell like
can't
nickels.
dance.
Asian people can't drive.
African American man, they have something that's bigger than everybody else.
I was just talking about with my friend, setting her up with my other friend, and I'm like,
Oh man.
but you know, he's Asian, so he probably has a small penis.
Now that's dirty. That's you know, okay, like the stereotypes can be funny, but like you can't take it literally. Like, I don't think these stereotypes are like there's anything like too bad about them. I just feel like people shouldn't take them literally, and they shouldn't mean it literally, because then that actually is racist in itself. But people just making jokes about it, just being stereotypical. I mean, they're just jokes, you know what I mean? But they'll go up to the actual Asian person or the actual black person that you don't know and just say it straight to the face, because like that's stereotypical. That has nothing to do with them. But yeah, though, I think a lot of people stereotype. I think everybody has a level of racism, just a level, just a small smidget, because there's stereotypes, there's jokes, you know, and it includes a little bit of racism. You know what I mean? But I feel like to be a full blown racist, you know, it's just like just hating, you know, somebody because of their culture, religion, skin color, or whatever. Obviously there is no levels. I don't think, maybe I'm wrong about the way I'm thinking about this, about there being levels to being racist, because there's no levels to being a rapist. You know, if you're a rapist, you're a rapist. If you're a racist, you're a racist. So I feel like if somebody makes stereotypical jokes that has to do with race, I don't think they're racist at all. I don't even think it has a level of racism. I think those should be separated, if any, because it's different from engaging in the act of hating.
Fuck, why did I say that? Why did I think that?
They just kind of pop up. I tell myself to shut up.
Are you racist?
Only when I'm driving.
Are you racist?
Only when she's
Jokingly.
driving.
I tell racist jokes.
Jokingly?
I like to make a lot of jokes. Sometimes they're race jokes.
I do make a lot of racist jokes.
When I was younger, I'd like make a lot of jokes about it, but I realized like what are these like jokes actually saying, and like what am I communicating about people through the way I choose to make people laugh.
Are
Okay,
you
you're right.
racist?
No.
No,
She has
not even a little bit.
level
I
of-
wouldn't say that I'm racist nor I'm capable of it.
Didn't anyone tell you black people cannot be racist?
What? I don't want to hear this dumb shit. I don't know who said anybody can be racist. I hope she doesn't think the same way she's thinking now. I don't know how long ago this video was made, but probably a couple years ago, because Cut has a lot of videos I haven't reacted to. But regardless of the fact of what she said, that makes no sense. Anybody can be racist.
People can't be racist.
And why is that?
Racism is an institutionalized thing. I don't think black people have set up institutions powerful enough to like oppress other people.
I think I can be prejudiced, but I'm not racist.
And prejudice.
I feel like I'm biased when it comes to white people, honestly, because
Damn.
I don't tend to give them the benefit of the doubt because they come into this world with so much privilege, and I need to work on that.
Can black people be racist?
I'm sure black people can be racist.
Yeah.
I think anybody can be racist.
Being a light-skinned person growing up in Kenya, there's definitely a colorism issue going on where darker-skinned people are usually looked at differently than lighter-skinned people.
I definitely
If you have
agree.
like
There's definitely
hate towards like a
issues in
certain
different
group of people,
countries.
you are racist.
I think my dad's a racist.
My father was pretty racist.
I had some family that are racist.
I do have
I
relatives
see.
that are definitely racist towards Japanese. I also have relatives that are racist towards black people.
Like, do you ever challenge them, or are you like, Grandma, come on?
Nah, I let her have it.
Let her have it. I mean, what can you do? You know, it's the older generation. You know, the older generations. Not everybody in the older generation was racist, but people who were racist or are racist and they're in the older generations, there's not much you can really change about their mindset because they're at an old age. It's not that you can't teach them, you know, new thing. It's not that you can't change their mind, but it's difficult to do so because they've been thinking a similar way for so long that it's gonna be hard for them to believe and change their concept of one topic. It is possible, but most older people just wouldn't care to change their minds about a certain thing.
Are you racist?
No.
No. No.
Oh, no, never.
How do you know?
Just know that you don't hate people.
I feel
Yeah.
like you know, right? Like if you have
You
to
know.
tell people that you're not racist, that to me is a great sign that you're racist.
Are you racist?
No. I mean, if I am, please someone tell me, because that's so disappointing.
Are you racist?
What the hell?
I've been told I am. I was like kind of getting upset because I was tired of hearing about if you're white and Christian, you're racist and you get away with everything. I was like, how can you say that?
Yeah, I'm racist because I'm a white person.
What the fuck? Hold on, let me touch upon the first guy with the man bun. Yeah, that in itself is kind of prejudice. If I go up to a white guy and I'm like, bro, you're screaming privilege, like that in itself is a predetermined judgment of somebody that I don't know. That in itself can be, you know, racist in itself. You know, especially if I don't know the guy, especially if I'm not saying it in a joking way. You know what I mean? It's just like it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? I don't think a white Christian guy, you know, is automatically racist. That's just stupid. And then the second lady, or the lady after that guy with the man bun, she said white people are all racist or some shit.
With everything. I was like, how can you say that?
Yeah, I'm racist because I'm a white person.
Oh, she says she's a racist because she's a white person. Well, I'm sorry to break it to you, but just because you're white doesn't mean you're racist. Although white people did a lot of the conquering in the past few centuries, they did a lot of the colonizing, and they fucked a lot in this world. They're not the only society of people to do it. Mongolians went ahead and fucked up China back in, like, I'm probably wrong about my history years or whatever, but centuries and centuries ago, there was Mongolians, you know, conquering China and parts of Asia. People always have conquered each other. People have always, you know, done this. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just white people who have been racist. It's not just white people who have colonized. You know what I mean? It's just people just need to learn their history, man. They need to learn their history because we're all human. You know, I feel like that's what people don't get, but
I think all white people are racist.
We have just been
no
put
sense.
into this system designed to empower our white privilege. As a white person, I am super racist.
I know a lot of people like to say
he says as a white person he is super racist. I don't believe that. I mean, I think I can understand where he's saying that, you know, the system that is in place has, you know, I guess uplifted the white man, right, to have such privilege, right? But I still don't think it makes this guy, he's saying he's racist, I don't think it makes you racist. Well, you're saying you're racist, so yeah, you're racist, bro. But a different white dude that's in your position, you know what I mean, maybe in life, you know, would he say he's racist? And if he says he's not, he most likely isn't, because why would he be? Like, just because you're white doesn't mean you're racist. You know what I mean? But I do understand that the system that he's talking about. I definitely understand the privilege in the system. Like, obviously, that's got to change, and it will change over time. But I don't think just because that system is there, it makes you an automatic racist. Let's say that guy has a kid. Is this kid a racist because he's a racist? You know what I mean? It's because the system's still here that it makes, like, it just, I don't think so. It just doesn't make that much sense to me. I understand that the system is against, you know, darker skinned people, whether it's people like mine, you know, Latinos, darker skinned Latinos, and we go towards the black people, brown community.
I know a lot of people like to say, yes, I'm a racist, because that makes them feel like people know that I'm admitting my faults, but like, I think that's a weird, like, cop-out.
That's weird. Yeah, that's a weird cop-out.
I grew up in the South. I mean, it
South?
happens every day, really.
That's how the
I've
South
been
is.
slammed on cop cars. I've had, you know, guns pulled out on me from police officers.
I'm followed through a grocery store.
Got made fun of a lot.
Ching chong, ling long, all this and that.
Did you like jump the border? Can you speak English? Hey, speak English.
Konnichiwa. I want to eat sushi from your pussy.
What the fuck?
You're the manager? I had more experience than my coworker, and that person was getting paid more than I did.
So I was on
That's
a
wild.
football field and someone had tackled me and they were like, Asians don't play football. I was like, wait a second. You can't say things like that. That hurt a little bit, but I was like, little do you know, I got a little black in me. That's why I got 2 touchdowns
Yeah, he's
already.
mixed.
Hold on.
Are you racist?
Am I racist? Who isn't, to some extent?
I think everyone's racist.
I think everyone.
Everybody?
Everybody is racist. The human experience is to have
Yeah.
difficulty stepping outside of yourself.
Yes.
I know that
It's
I
interesting how
will
people think
always
about
make
it.
mistakes.
I think I'm part of the society that enables racism.
We live in a white supremacist culture and society.
And we need to actively work every day.
So it's a continual process to unlearn things.
What do you do to actively change it?
Just gauging each and every scenario that you go through.
Taking like a moment and trying to see if you're making this choice based on some unconscious biases.
Honestly, deep inside, I used to be racist.
I was brought up racist.
I grew up in a phobic culture.
There was a period of time where I was like against interracial dating.
I remember being very
Damn.
young, having like negative perceptions of African American people.
But I've met better people and opened myself up and I've healed.
I think that just
That's
exposing myself and being like, hey, like these people are actually really cool and I shouldn't be afraid of hanging out with them.
Are you racist?
To everybody. Everybody can get it. I don't like nobody. So I just discriminate.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you, man. I don't like nobody. I discriminate everybody equally, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this person is funny right here, but it's interesting to see everybody's perspective. I feel like everybody's open to their opinion. You know what I mean? I might argue against some of those opinions, but you know, if you think that way, then so be it. If that white guy earlier in the video thinks he's a racist, you know, just because his skin color is white, then I guess. Then there's other people that were saying that everybody's racist. You know, that's their perspective. I feel like to a certain degree, yes, I guess so, because people like to make stereotypical jokes. Everybody just loves to laugh, right? And what's an easy way to laugh than if you look at an Asian dude walking down the street, you're like, or maybe driving, right? And you're just like, oh, he's a bad driver because he's Asian, right? So a stereotypical joke, you can get an easy laugh out of that. You know what I mean? That can show a level of racism. So I guess that does pose a good question. You know, is everybody racist? Is everybody not racist? Are you racist just because you're white? There's a lot of different ways that people think about things. Personally, it is what it is. The world, it is what it is. Everybody has their own perspective of the way the world is, the way things should be, the way things should work. Very interesting video, I guess. Interesting question. I think this is a solid video cut. I mean, it gives perspectives from different people: Asian, black, white, Hispanic. There's so many perspectives in this world, and I feel like the most important thing that I could say in this video is just keep your mind open and just treat everybody with kindness, regardless of their skin, gender, religion, whatever. Regardless of anything, just treat everybody equally. Kindness. Unless somebody oversteps their boundary and starts trying to fucking attack you, then you're obligated to defend yourself. You guys tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you so much for the support we be getting. Drop a like, subscribe, share this video out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.